series that I've been talking about on Twitter for a while. If you don't follow me on there, you guys should. I'll put it down in the description below. If you don't know what a randomizer Nuzlocke is, essentially encounters are randomized, starters are randomized, I randomized abilities, trainer names, and if you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, if a Pokemon dies or faints, it is dead, you cannot use it, you have to put it in the PC, it cannot be in your party anymore, you have to capture the first Pokemon on the route that you encounter, otherwise it's pretty much like a normal playthrough. I've also randomized items and TMs. I skipped all the intro stuff because I'm assuming most people have played Gen 1. If you haven't, it's just a typical Pokemon starter. They kind of tell you what the world is. They have you choose your rival's name, your name, all that fun stuff. I skipped all that stuff. I just wanted to get into finding the starters. So we know the middle one right now is a Diglett. The one on the left is going to be an Aerodactyl. And the one on the right is going to be Zangoose. So I'm going to pick Aerodactyl. I'm going to be speeding up throughout the first 2 to 3 episodes, however long it takes us for us to get the first gym badge so we can get the running shoes, just because I hate how slow the walking actually is. The walking in these games are actually pretty slow. We're just going to give this guy, I just realized I was hitting B and not A. I'm going to give this guy a nickname. That is another rule in a Nuzlocke. Every Pokemon has to get a nickname. I'm going to name this one Statue, just because it is a rock-type Pokemon. I did make an option for abilities to be randomized, and the starter, or our rival, will carry his starter throughout the series. So we're going to real quick check on our Aerodactyl. He's not holding an item. I did randomize an item to be held for all Pokemon, so there's potential for Pokemon to hold items. We don't know what they will be. They will be randomized, so they can be holding anything from a Pecaberry to a Master Ball. So we have Serene Grace, which promotes added effects for our Aerodactyl, and he only has a wing attack, which isn't terrible. It's a stab move. Another thing I did change for this randomizer is all trainer levels are increased by 10%. So instead of being level 5, his Zangoose is going to be level 6. Which I'm not necessarily worried about. It is only a Zangoose, so I'm pretty confident that we're going to beat it with an Aerodactyl. Should only take about 3 turns. We did do a Nuzlocke on the channel a while ago. It was probably a little bit over 6 or 7 months ago. We did a Pokemon Diamond Nuzlocke. Got through a pretty good chunk of it. I think we were at the 4th or 5th badge. And my computer actually ended up breaking, so I could not finish that series, unfortunately. So as you see, the encounters are going to be randomized. We have Raichus and Bayleafs in that grass. I'm just going to kind of try and blaze through a chunk of this real quick. The goal for this first episode is going to be pretty much just getting a lot of our first encounters. You get 4 first encounters in this game right away, and then we're going to battle our rivals. We're going to end in Viridian City. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. I want episodes to be around a half hour to 45 minutes long in this series. I'm going to make this one a little bit shorter just to introduce you guys to the series and just get you guys an upload out for Sunday. Give myself a little bit more time to record and edit for Tuesday. So another rule for the lock is if our Aerodactyl statue had fainted in our first rival battle or when we were in the wild, it would not have been dead. It only starts when the lock starts. A little bit late to be explaining that, but we have a Pokeball now, so our first encounter of the lock is actually it's gonna be a frickin' Skitty. This is already starting off great. I probably shouldn't have even attacked it. Oh well. My first encounters are usually not the best. Could have had a Teddy Ursa. Teddy Ursas are actually some power, especially when it evolves into Ursaring. I would have much rather encounter that. So they didn't really waste any Pokeballs, so I'm not worried about going for any more. We're going to see what this is. We found a hard zone. That's actually pretty useful. Once Aerodactyl learns some rock-type moves, we're just going to give Statue that to hold. Going to head over. We have encounters to the left here, a route above Viridian City, and then a Viridian Forest encounter that we can all get, and then we're going to do a small jump cut and fight our rival, who I have stereotypically named Gary, if you did not realize. I actually cannot hit this thing at all. Wing attack will kill it. I do not need to use a potion. So we're just going to try and throw Pokeballs at it. I wouldn't mind a Lotad. A water grass type is some decent coverage for statue. I just don't know if we're going to be able to capture it just by throwing balls at it. I wish we had a way to status effect this thing, like paralyze it and put it to sleep somehow, but we don't. We kind of just have to hope that a Pokeball works. It's 3. We actually managed to get the Lotad. I am someone who really enjoys getting them to red HP and doing it that way, trying to put them to sleep and paralyze them, which is a little bit risky because it means if you crit, you can forfeit the encounter. I actually don't know what I'm going to name this Lotad as. I don't really know. You know, it looks kind of like a beaver to me. I know Bidoof is a beaver Pokemon, but the bill right there reminds me, we're just naming this thing Beaver. Actually, we're going to name this thing Beavis, for Beavis and Buttheads. Why not? So we have a Lotad. We don't really need to visit a Pokemon Center yet. We're skipping this, because this is pointless. We know how to capture Pokemon, and this poor man gets a side up. That's unfortunate. So our rival's Pokemon is going to be level, I believe, level 10. Both of them should be level 10. I'm actually going to switch out to Beavis. We'll be able to actually hit this thing with Beavis. So, as you notice, I have been speeding up. I don't know how often I'm going to use the speed up button. I know for the first 2 episodes I'm pretty much going to be abusing that speed up button. I don't know how much I'm going to be speeding up later on down the road. Our Astonish is now disabled, so we're probably just going to start throwing balls at this mod. I actually probably should have bought some. I only have 2, and I don't know if that's going to be enough to push that. 1, 2... Okay, maybe not. I do not know Venomoth's catch rate at all, so I'm not really 100% sure if that was a crazy catch or not, so I'm just going to rock with it. The wings are covered with dust-like scales. Every time it flaps its wings, it loses highly toxic dust. Great, I have something that will literally poison me on my teeth. We're going to name it Mite after Dust Mite, since it releases particles off of its wings. I'm not the best person at naming mons, you guys will quickly learn that, but that's not the worst thing in the world. At least they're getting nicknames. It's better than some people at nicknames. I've seen some people that give some pretty horrible nicknames. So we're actually going to go in and buy a few more Pokeballs. We need a few more Pokeballs before we go for our breeding course. It's going to be getting 15, so we're going to invest in 8 of these guys. Then we're going to buy 4, and then 2 antidotes in case we get poisoned, because dying from poison was not removed from the game until Gen 4, I believe. So I'm a little bit more worried about if we get poisoned, run out of healing stuff. It could be a little risky. Cacnea. Not very fond of this encounter, and the reason I'm not very fond of it is because Beavis already has that grass type coverage for us. I don't really want to double up on typing. I obviously will, for I actually don't know if we're going to be able to damage this thing because of that absorb. We'll see how well Mite takes an absorb. I can't imagine it would be that great. Supersonic might be. Okay, so he's only going to get damage once. We could also disable it. Poisoning. I really don't want to get poisoned. Already out of confusion. So we're just going to start tackling this thing and hopefully get a little bit low. I think I'm just going to throw a ball at it now. Yellow should be good enough to catch a Cacnea. I can't imagine why it would not be good enough to capture a freaking tiny cactus with a creepy smile. You might want to tackle it again after this. It does. We're going to tackle it a few more times. Maybe try to get it into red. Which is going to be a little bit difficult. Okay, we're switching out. I don't know. Is Absorb going to be neutral on an Aerodactyl or is Grass type? Because it's Rock Flying. It doesn't even matter because Cacnea gets into the ball. I already have a nickname for this one. This is a name I actually typically give my Cacneas anyways. We're just going to quickly give this name Scarecrow to our newly found Cacnea. I don't really know who I'm going to keep when I get a team of 6 Mons, because between Lotad and Cacnea, I'm not really fond of either of them. I actually might train a Aerodactyl up in here. Let's look at that. Easy 69 experience. Easy level up for Aerodactyl. So we're just going to get this last Pokeball in here, a Meta-type. This is just stomping grounds for Aerodactyl. Can we sell, is Stardust a selling item? We're still go to high price. So we can go get some more items actually, and I think that's what I'm going to be doing. So, for the upload schedules, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, upload schedules are Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Uploads will always go live at 4 p.m. Streams are Friday, Saturday, I believe. My Friday streams are from 10 until 3 or 4. I'll have to check what I posted. They're 10 to 3 or 4, and then they are Saturday 10. No, Saturday is 4 to like midnight or something along those lines. It's like 4 to between 10 and midnight is what we're aiming for there. So those are when the streams are going to be. I will link my Twitter and my stream down below. For now, I'm just going to sit here and talk up. I would have loved to get a belt. I know the catch rate is ridiculously low on them, and they're very hard to capture, but if I had the opportunity, would have loved to have a belt. One of my top 6 Pokemon, on my like dream team in Pokemon, is a Gengar, an Ampharos, a Metagross, a Suicune. I'm trying to remember everyone. I think an Arcanine is on there. And my last, I don't remember who my last one was. I don't remember who my last favorite is. That's probably pretty bad. But those are like my top 5. I'll probably remember my 6th one is probably a starter of some form. In full honesty. I'll probably remember it down the road. I'll probably end up talking about it accidentally sometime in the series. But Metagross is probably one of my, if not my favorite Pokemon. Definitely very high up on my list. Ampharos is one of my, that's definitely my favorite electric type. Oh wait, it was Salamence, wasn't it? I think my last favorite was Salamence. Bayleaf is just going to get absolutely destroyed by Statue. Flygon is also not a bad one, honestly. I really like the dragon lines. That reminds me, is Aerodactyl a dragon, or is he rock flying? I think I may have mixed up his typing. So this Nuzlocke is going to be predominantly what we're going to be uploading. I think I'm probably going to end up uploading this Nuzlocke on Sunday, Tuesday, and then on Thursday I will upload some other series. I'm not sure. I know I'm going to be doing a Destiny playthrough with my girlfriend. We will be going through the story and the story of all the DLCs. I'll also probably be uploading some competitive COD at some point, like I used to do. That will eventually be coming into this channel in some way. I'm really waiting for Black Ops 4. Primarily my Thursday uploads will most likely actually be Call of Duty as soon as Black Ops 4 drops, because with Black Ops 4, it's going to be pretty much the only game I'm playing. Other than the Pokemon series I have intended when October 12th drops, I'm pretty much going to be focusing only on competitive Call of Duty. It is something that I want to make into, I want YouTube streaming and competitive Call of Duty to kind of be the career that I'm chasing. And I'm never 100%, okay, I've had a Raichu in a Nuzlocke before at a low level. I know it has Thunderbolt. I'm switching out. I'm not falling for it. Right there, I knew it. But I'm pretty much going to be dedicating 100% of my time that I have to game into competitive Call of Duty. I'm going to be working still, spending time with my girlfriend and all that, and then All the rest of the time that I have is 100% going to be going purely into competitive Call of Duty. That's going to be like my main chase point right now. Okay, if we crit, we lose mites. I don't know if I want to waste a potion. I'm actually probably just going to switch out. Except for he resists everything I do. Yes. Then again, he resists pretty much everything because he's breaking it out. Again, if he crit... Okay, we're going to risk it. I'm just going to... Oh, okay. Never mind. We fell. I was not expecting for that absorb to kill, if I'm going to be honest. So I'm going to train up most of my mons to level 10. We had a freaking Feraligatr. Starters are probably some of my favorite mons. They're just insanely cool. Also, the Nidoran lines are definitely some of my favorites, especially because they're so easy to train. I had a Nidoqueen and a Nuzlocke before, and she was leveling up with like 30 experience points coming in. Like, she was getting entire levels and a half off of these low amounts of experience. An insanely quick mon to train up. I loved it. And she had, it was power too, which is nice. So it's quick levels and power, and there's no better combination than that for a Pokemon series. I'm probably going to be cutting out a lot of grinding in the series. I'm keeping this one in just because I want this one to be about as long as the other episodes in the series. I'm kind of aiming for half-hour, 45-minute segments in every single upload. This one wouldn't have made it if I hadn't included this in, so I'm just going to take this time to kind of explain more. I keep going for Poison Sting first. I literally cannot hit one thing. Absorb actually does a lot. For being resisted, I know it's stab, and I know we're 3 levels above it. That, well, we just almost lost Scarecrow. I take a lot of unnecessary risks in Nuzlocke. If I was a lot more careful, I would probably lose a lot less mons. But I don't see fun in that, because part of the Nuzlocke, part of reason why people watch Nuzlocke is for that loss factor of getting attached to a mon and then ultimately losing it at some point, like the potential of losing it. A lot of people watch Nuzlocke for that reason. One of my favorite reasons why I watch people like Shady Penguin is because if they lose a mon, the reactions are usually pretty great. So that's why I kind of end up taking a little bit of unnecessary risks in some of my series. I'm gonna try to save some time. I'm just going to switch mites to the back and put Scarecrow in the front. I'm really surprised with how much Absorb actually does though. It's a little bit ridiculous. Also, for the people that care about the natures of the Pokemon, I'm probably not going to be paying attention or commenting on any of them, so if you noticed any of them that are bad, we're actually going to take a look at our team here when we finish grinding. I know nothing about natures. I know there is, like, probably a chart or something somewhere that explains all the natures and what they're positive and minus for like speed, special attack, all that fun stuff. I do not know anything about them. I only got back into Pokemon recently, never really played it that seriously before. I kind of just did play through the story, beat the Elite Four, that was it. Never really looked into natures, I didn't look into the competitive side of things, I didn't really look into any of that. So I don't really know a lot about some of that stuff. So if you guys want to drop some, I did not want to encounter another mon, I just wanted to switch Scarecrow to the back, I did not mean to run. But we'll just knock out this Teddy Bear to get some free experience. But if you guys want to comment and tell me some things about my mons that I might not know that you noticed, you are more than able to. I will accept any help that I can, any knowledge I can in these games. But for the most part, I do not. Other than the obvious things of typings, what are good and bad against each other, stab and that stuff. Other than that stuff, I do not know a lot. So I apologize if you guys get frustrated or want me to comment on those things. Ultimately, I probably won't be doing it. We're actually well, actually might be a good experience. I might waste a potion here. The reason I don't want to waste potions right now is one, we're extremely close to a Pokemon Center. It's easy, free healing, no reason to be wasting it. And two, in the Kanto region, you really are hard for money up through the first like 2 or 3 gyms when you actually start fighting more people. Because, wow, you have poison point meter running. So, we're not going to battle Dittos in case I do not want to talk to you again, Mr. Please stop. I should have been spamming the B button. Probably not going to be fighting a Nuzlocke. Okay, that does a lot. Lotad, we're switching. So is Mite's not part flying? Am I missing something? I do not know. I'm actually going to check that real quick. Let's just take a look at our team right now. So Mite's does have Poison Point. Interesting, so he took that from me. Has the Astonish Growl. Mite's has Chlorophyll, raises speed in the sunshine. And his Bug Poison, I thought you were flying, so that's why I was switching you out for Raichu. So that makes me look a fool. We know what you have. Water Beetle prevents burns. I mean, that's kind of... That's like okay, but if you're in for a fire type anyways, you're pretty much just gonna be screwed because you're a capture. So that's kind of a crappy ability. Not that I can do anything about it, considering this is randomized and I cannot change things. Mites just loves to be paralyzed. I think every time we have fought a Raichu is been paralyzed. Okay, we're just gonna... We can't do that. We can't switch to Beavis because we survive. I want Mites to get this experience. So we're gonna switch into Scarecrow. I want Mites to get that level. So Mites is level 9. I do not know any moves these guys know. I also changed TM and HM compatibility. I think I did full compatibility, so we can potentially get some pretty crazy moveset on these Pokemon. I could have like a Thunderbolting Venomoth for all I care about. A Flamethrowing Lotad. If Mites gets paralyzed here, are you serious? And we have to run. We probably could have stayed in. We probably could have like switched out to something and maybe outsped it, but this was taking a lot longer than I thought. I did not think Venomoth had such. Mites just love status effects. You're burned now. How many times do I have to go to the Pokémon Center? This should not be happening this month. Mites is a mess. If we get burned again, if we get burned off the back of this last half, okay. This is where he gets paralyzed again, isn't it? Okay, no, we get the 2-hit KO. I just want to finish training Mites without that happening, without getting burned, without getting paralyzed. We cannot have that. We cannot not have nice things. We're not going to risk it. We're running back. We're healing. Honestly, just give me more Bellbooms. Bellbooms do not burn me, they do not paralyze me, they do not poison me. They take forever to kill, but they help me kill them because they're using takedown and they get hit by recoil, so I would much rather encounter these hits. I actually think they give the most experience on the route. So I would also rather fight them for that reason. So we're going to level up our Lotad real quick, which might take a while, because Lotad is... only knows Astonish, which is not that strong. Can't hit the Skitty with it. So we're kind of at a... actually... okay, we can flinch, so that's good. Beavis is also extremely freaking weak, and we're going to have to run to the Pokémon Center. Just from the training, just from what I'm seeing in the training, probably going to box Beavis as soon as I can. As soon as I get a good Team 6, probably boxing. I know he also has the water typing, but we could potentially find another water type and replace Beavis with that. That would kind of be the goal, because I'm very not impressed with his stats. I know Ludicolo's a decent Pokemon. Wait, did Delibird just give us the most experience? It just gave us 52, and Belbos were giving us 40. Okay, Absorb. Now we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere we can actually do this. Never mind, we're getting hit for 9 with a Thunder. Beavis is impossible. I just want Beavis to get to level 10. Actually, I just want to get to the next few episodes so that I can get more encounters and box moves. Kind of the goal right now. I don't know why I switched to the statue last time as well, because that was pretty stupid. Thunderbolt was super effective. We were one bad situation away from losing a Mon already. Absorb super effective? No, but it's decently. Do not sand attack spam. I have the worst luck with double team spam, sand attack spam. Poison point comes through, so we're actually going to stay in. We're just going to heal up. We're going to let Poison run its course, get the equal experience. Almost level 9. If we could run into more Flygons, that would be great. That would have made this training a lot quicker. Muse is level 9. One more level we can go take on our rival. I'm not going to be speeding up important battles. So rival battles, gym leader battles, Elite Four battles, and Team Rocket battles. Well, okay, well not Team Rocket battles, I wouldn't say. Giovanni battles, I won't speed up. Pivotal battles, I will not speed up. Those are going to be the big ones that I'm going to get. Okay, can we get our first defeat on Raichu with Beavis? Beavis has been a mess against this guy. There it is. Don't get the level. It should happen after one more Mon. We get a Lantern. Why couldn't we have gotten these more? Because Lanterns can do absolutely nothing to us except paralyze us. That is the theme for this episode. Literally just status effects. That has been the theme for this episode. Did a Lantern just give us 89 experience? Okay. I thought Beldum or Flagon would have given the most experience, but I guess maybe it's a Lantern. Okay. So we're gonna go fight our rival real quick. Who do I want to lead with? I keep hitting select. Who do I want to lead with? I don't want to lead with our starter. Let's lead with Mites. Let's give Mites the chance to shine. Let's see if it can go a single battle without getting paralyzed, burned, poisoned, or put to sleep, or frozen. Hey, Emo, you're off to the Pokemon League. Forget about it. Your Pokemon don't have any better, do you? The dog went through without that. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Yes, they did. Yours did too. I trained them up to your level. Let's see what we are going up against. We know he has a Zangoose. His second Pokemon is a Pichu. Okay, well, this is a lot easier. I did speed up the first rival battle, by the way. First turn, and we get paralyzed. We couldn't even go one turn without Mites getting a status effect on it. The Charm comes through. Peach is probably just trying to set up for the Zangoose, but I'm going to switch out after this anyways because Mites is paralyzed, as well as -1, and -1 or 2 for an app. So what do I want to use for a Zang? We're going to go in that with Scarecrow. We're going to let some of our other Mons get some time to shine. Aerodactyl is kind of our fail-safe at the moment, so we're just going to Absorb Spin. He's setting up on me? He actually just Sword Dance. I actually might have to go out into Aerodactyl because we resist Zangoose's stab. I'm doing it. Was going to let Scarecrow have some time to shine. Not happening. We're now -1. He's +2. We just have to hope some wing attacks take him out. It is stab for us. It's a decent amount. It does 14 after a Swords Dance when we resist. I don't think a wing attack is 4. We could potentially lose Statue here. But I'm not gonna. Okay, never mind. We knock him out. Okay, we could have potentially lost Statue. If he had kept going for Scratch, I could not have out-healed him. Because he was doing 14. So I would have to keep using potions until he chose to do something else. Scarecrow grows to level 11. We beat Bug Catcher Gary, who gives us $160. Not really that useful. He has to figure out how to get past them. You have to get gym badges, buddy. You literally already explained that to us. So we're gonna run back and heal. We got through that encounter deathless. So we managed to go one episode without dying. I take some stupid risks. I have Pokemon die a lot when I play Nuzlocke on my own. I'm going to try to be a little bit more careful while taking risks at the same time. But now, we are going to heal up the wrong way. We're going to heal up real quick, and that is going to be the episode. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hit the subscribe button to join the herd, like the video to show your support, and I will see you guys on Tuesday.